Good morning, everyone. 9:26 is your time. Over to Natalie now for the latest on that storm that rolled through overnight.
That's right. Everything has cleared all of our metro areas, including Austin. I'll take a live look in Marble Falls right now, just dealing with some cloud cover, and you notice it's actually starting to break up from time to time. Some sun peeking through those clouds. This Marble Falls WeatherNet site location, the Highland Furniture Center, you can check it out on our website, KXAN.com. It's showing that they saw just a ½ inch of rain there. Other areas, though, much higher amounts. Here in Austin at Camp Mavor, we actually set a record for the day with more than 3 inches of rain falling since midnight last night. Let's take a look at that radar for you really quick. We're looking at a few light showers still lingering over eastern Lee County, same with Milam County and Fayette County. The heaviest rain moving well out to the east now. Very strong storms on their way to Houston. Even reports of tornadic storms with this line of very strong thunder activity. So again, good thing that it's clearing our region. We can kind of pick up the pieces from some of the flooding that we've seen overnight tonight. There are still some issues out there. If you're heading out this morning, you could run into some ponding on the roadways, some low water crossings that are still underwater. Just give yourself extra time, take care, and never cross a road that has water on it. You just can't tell how deep that water is or how fast it's moving. So Bastrop, Fayette County, you are still under a flash flood warning until 10 a.m. this morning for another ½ hour for some of those low water crossings. As we go through the rest of the day today, temperatures are going to hover pretty much where they are right now, but we should stay dry through the rest of your afternoon. Let's go over and talk with Kate right now. She's at a location in northeast Austin at Commercial Park Drive, where we actually had the possibility of a tornado last night. And still trying to decide whether it was tornadic activity or straight line winds that caused some of the damage out there, right, Kate?
Well, you know, either way, Natalie, it's done a lot of damage out here. This is really the main damage to this warehouse building. You can see it partially collapsed as a result of the storm that came through here. The good news is no one was out here overnight when the storm came through, and this particular warehouse just so happens to be vacant. So nothing was damaged besides the structure itself. But if you come a little bit further to the left, you can see that this tree right here just snapped as a result of the wind, the top part landing a couple feet away. So you can kind of see how those winds chop through the area. But one of the other most telling parts of this strong winds are these HVAC systems. This is one of about a dozen that was basically just tossed into the parking lot area from the rooftops of these buildings. And in fact, several of these buildings are damaged. If you look a little further down, you can see part of the roof that was just tossed off and lying in the grass area. We're now seeing a lot of folks who work out here coming out here this morning, assessing the damage, particularly to the roof area of their buildings. And some of the buildings are fine, and they're letting folks back in. But interestingly enough, just about 300 yards that away is where the Starflight helicopter landing part is. So that's where they store Starflight was not damaged. But they did go up, do a flyover, and they went all the way back this way. There's a neighborhood back over there on the other side of Springdale, and they tell us that they could see really a path of destruction that came through this area. So later on today, the National Weather Service will be out to try to determine whether it was straight line winds that did this or if it was a tornado. And of course, we will keep you posted as to what they find out. Sally?